Friends, welcome back. So let's start off with accounts today. We have 11 chapters in this. So technically, we do not have the first chapter, that's NPOs. So we have 10 chapters totally. So for the final exams, I am planning to study chapter 2, chapter 4, 6 markers, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 8, and chapter 9. You study these chapters, I assure you, you're going to get 100 on 100 with the theory along. So that's accounting for partnership and retirement of a partner, dissolution, accounting for share capital, financial statements, and analysis. It's totally 5 chapters. So you study these 5, I bet you will get 100 on 100. So yeah. This chapter we have the calculations of interest on drawings under product method, unit time or average period method, and the P&L appropriation and the problems based on guarantee of profit. So let's just see the 1 markers and the 2 markers just quickly. So a person who has entered into a partnership with others individually is called as a partner. Any feature of partnership, this is going to come for a 1 marker or a 2 marker. You can write 2 or more persons. Then the minimum number of partners in a firm is 2. One content of partnership deed is profit sharing ratio. One method of maintaining capital account is fixed capital. One final account is trading and profit and loss. And then how is profit and loss distributed among partners? It is distributed equally. And the what rate of interest on advances by partners is to be paid as per partnership act at 6%. Next, the important question is one feature of fluctuating capital method, that is the capital balance fluctuates from year to year. Under fluctuating capital, how many accounts are maintained? There's just one account maintained for each partner. One special aspect of partnership accounts is maintenance of partnership capital accounts. Next is an example for past adjustment, that's omission of interest on partner's capital. Next is the 2 markers. Define partnership. This is a very important question. You need to write it exactly as it is given. So section 4 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 defines partnership as the relationship between persons who have agreed to share profits of the business carried on by all or either one of them acting for all. And then the features of partnership: 2 or more persons, sharing of profit. Then what is partnership deed? When the partnership agreement is put into writing, that is duly signed and stamped by all the partners, it is called a partnership deed. Methods of maintaining capital account is fixed and fluctuating. Two differences between fixed and fluctuating: in fixed capital, partners current account is maintained, and in fluctuating capital, partners current account is not maintained. And the balance of capital remains fixed in fixed capital, and the balance of capital accounts keeps fluctuating. Next is the meaning of profit and loss account. Is This is nothing but it records the preliminary appropriation of profits such as salary, commission, or interest on drawings, interest on capital, and all of that. Guarantee of profit to a partner is the minimum amount of profit that is guaranteed before you admit a partner into your firm. Past adjustments are nothing but the adjustments which were omitted in the profit and loss account. Two final accounts of a partnership firm is balance sheet or trading and profit and loss or P&L appropriation. Next, this is important. In the absence of partnership deeds, specify the rules relating to the following: sharing of profit and loss is equal, interest on partner's capital is not allowed. Next is say the rules relating in the absence of partnership deed. Interest on drawings not charged. Interest on advances from partners 6%. So everything is either not allowed or not charged equally, except the interest on advances, which is always 6%. Next is the 2 methods for calculation of interest on drawings, that is product method or average or unit time method. Two special aspects is maintenance of partners' capital accounts and distribution of profit and loss among partners. Two contents of partnership deed: name and address of partners, nature of business, or you can even write the profit and loss sharing ratio. Okay, so this is the question. The date of drawings are given and the amount is given. The accounts of the firms is closed on 31st March every year. Interest is chargeable on drawings at 8% per annum. Calculate the interest on Mrs. Maheshwari's drawings under product method. So this is how the question will come. So for the 6 markers, it will either be interest in drawings under product method or unit time method or P&L appropriation or guarantee of profit. It is not sure, but then one question is going to come from this chapter for 6 markers. This you first write the DOD is nothing but date of drawings. You write the date of drawings and the amounts. Okay, date of drawings and the amounts, and then the next column is going to be outstanding period. Okay, so here what you need to see is these dates 30, 31, and 28, and even the years. So financial year is always from 1st April to 31st March. So here these are the 4 dates, that is 30th June 2013, 31st August 2013, 1st September 2013, and 28th Feb 2014. So if it's the last dates of the month, that is 30 or 31st, you do not consider that month and you count from June till the next year's March. So because it's 30th, you do not consider this month. So you count it from July. So that's July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, and March. So outstanding period is going to be 9. So next is 31st August. It's the ending dates. You do not consider this month. So September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, and March. So it's going to be 7. Okay, so next is 1st September. This is the starting of the month, so you do consider this month. So it's going to be September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, and March. 7 again. 20th Feb 2014. So this is just going to be 1 month because it's 2013 and then the financial year the next year is 2014. So the ending year is 2014, so it's just 1 month left to March. So yeah, next column is product. So you multiply the amount with the outstanding period. So that's 27,000, 16,800, 10,500, and 2,000. The next step, you total everything up. The total is going to be 56,300. You write down the formula. Interest on drawings, total product into rate into 1 by 12. So total product is 56,300. The rate is already given in the question, that's 8 by 100 because it's percentage, into 1 by 12. Rupees 375.33. So this is how you do a product method. So for the product method, you have 3 steps. So in the first step, you need to find out the total drawings. The second step, you need to find the average period. And the third step is just you find out the interest on drawings. So for here to find the average period, if it's yearly and half yearly, you have to find it for the beginning of the month, the mid of each month, and at the end of each month. So if it's yearly, it's 12 plus 1 by 2. Because yearly 1 year consists of 12 months, so that's 12 plus 1 by 2. So for the mid and for the end of each month, you just reduce 0.5 from both of these numbers. From 12 you reduce 0.5, so you get 11.5, and from 1 you reduce 0.5, so you get 0.5. So 11.5 plus 0.5 divided by 2 is 12 by 2, so that is repeated same for the end of each month. End is always 28, 29, 30, or 31. Half yearly, so the half of 12 is 6, so 6 plus 1 is 7 by 2, and for the middle and for the end you reduce 0.5, so 6 minus 0.5 is 5.5, and you reduce 0.5 from 1, it's 0.5. So that's how you do it over here. So we have one question. Okay, so Chirag, Pavan, and Prakash were partners in a firm. Drawings made by them are as follows: Chirag 2000 on 1st of every month, Pavan 2500 on 15th of every month, and Prakash rupees 1500 on the last date of every month. So calculate interest on partners' drawings at 12% per annum for the year ending 31st March 2013 under specific period method. So specific period, average period, or unit of time method is one and the same. Do not get confused. Here for Chirag, it's the first of each month. So the total drawings is 2000. Okay, so 2000 into 12. So that's going to be 24,000. Average period, this is yearly, so that's longest period plus shortest period divided by 2. You write the formula: longest plus shortest period divided by 2. So that's going to be 12 plus 1 by 2. So that's 13 by 2. Next is the interest in drawings. I have no space, I'm so sorry. So the formula is the same: the total drawings into rate into average period into 1 by 12. So the total drawings is 24,000. Okay, rate is already given in the question, that is 12%. 12 by 100. Okay, average period we just calculated, 13 by 2 into 1 by 12. So you do this on the calculator, you get rupees 1560. So this is 1 by 12. Okay, next it is for the middle of each month. Total drawings is let's read: Pavan 2500 on the 15th of every month. So 2500 into 12, so that's going to be 30k. Okay, average period I just showed you, you reduce 0.5 because it is yearly. Okay, so that's going to be 11.5 plus 0.5 divided by 2, so that's going to be 12 divided by 2. Interest in drawings, total drawings is 30,000. Rate is already given, 12 by 100 into average period we just found, 12 by 2 into 1 by 12. So the total is going to be 1,800. So this is how you do middle of each month. Next is the end of each month. Let's read the question again. End of each month, Prakash rupees 1,500 on the last date of every month. Okay, so 1,500 into 12, so that's going to be 18,000. Okay, you reduce because it's yearly. 11 plus 0 divided by 2, 11 by 2. Calculation, the total drawings is 18,000. Okay, into 12 by 100 into 11 by 2 into 1 by 12. So that's going to be 990. So this is how you do this. Show you how you should write it for the examination. Okay, so I'll just show you. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so you write, okay, Chirag, okay, first of every month. Okay, next you write total drawings is equal to amount into 12, and then you substitute the values whatever it is. Okay, next you write, oh no short forms again, average period is equal to longest period plus shortest period divided by 2. Okay, and then you substitute the values. If it's 12 plus 1 by 2, 13 by 2. Okay, so make sure this is just an example. Okay, you're supposed to write it like this for the examination, and then interest on drawings. You don't write total drawings, you write interest on drawings. Okay, is equal to total drawings into rate into average period into 1 by 12. So this is how you write for the examination, step by step. If you want, before this you can write this is step 1, this is your step 2, and this is your step 3. You can write it like this even if you want. So this is how you're supposed to present it on the paper. If withdrawals are made quarterly, you need to make sure that the average period is 12 by 3, that is 15 by 2, because each quarter consists of 4 months. Next, you reduce 10.5 plus 1.5 divided by 2, that's 12 by 2. At the end of each quarter, it's 9 plus 0 by 2, that is 9 by 2. Actually learn these by heart. Quarterly questions, there are less chance of questions being asked, because in most of the questions it's either, if they ask a product time method, it's either the yearly or the half yearly questions. The quarterly questions are not asked usually, so that's what our lecturers told us. So it's better if you focus more on the yearly and the half yearly questions for the product or unit time method. So you make sure that you write it like this. Okay, you write step 1, step 2, and step 3. So next is the P&L appropriation account. So let's just read this question. Sachin and Pratham commenced business in partnership on 1/4/2015 with a capital of 1,80,000 respectively, agreeing to share profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. For the year ending 31/3/2016, they earned the profits of 36,000 before allowing interest on capital at 5% per annum, interest on drawings Sachin ₹600 and Pratham ₹1,000, yearly salary of Pratham 6,000 and commission to Sachin 4,000. Their drawings during the year, Sachin ₹16,000 and Pratham ₹20,000. Prepare P&L appropriation account. So the net profit that they got is 18,600. So let's just try the sum and see if we get the answer. Before you start the P&L appropriation account, make sure that you write the heading, because all these carries marks. If you need the entire 6 marks, you need to always make sure that you have the entire format. Okay, so profit and loss, appropriation account for the year ending 31/3/2016. Okay, next is the format. It's gonna be particulars, amount, make sure that you write the rupee symbol, particulars, and amount again. Okay, so first, this is your debit, this is your credit. So always on the credit side, make sure the first thing that you write is by profit and loss account. So in the question, in the question that we just read right now, they have clearly given that let's see, where is it? Okay, they earn the profits of ₹36,000. So by profit and loss account, profit is 36,000. Next is going to be by interest on drawings. So they've given the interest on drawings here. Okay, interest on drawings, Sachin ₹600 and Pratham ₹1,000. So you write that down. Sachin 600, Pratham is 1,000. So you add these two, you get 1,600. Okay, so the next thing that comes on the debit side is to interest on capital, to interest on capital. So in this, they have given interest on capital is 5% and the capital is 1,80,000. So you need to do 1 lakh into 5% and 80,000 into 5%. Okay. So Sachin 1 lakh into 5 by 100. So that's nothing but 5,000. And Pratham, that's 80,000 into 5 by 100. That's going to be 4,000. The total is going to be 9k. Okay. Next, you need to take down the salaries and the commission. I'm just going to write 2p's salary. That's 6,000, which is given in the question. And to S commission, it's already given in the question. That's 4,000. Okay, so we're done recording all the transactions. Now you see which side is more. It's either your debit or your credit. So on your credit you have 36,000 and 1,600, and on your debit you have 9k, 6 and 4k. So you automatically understand that your credit side is more. You add these two, that is 36,000 plus 1,600. So wait, 36,000 plus 1,600. Okay, and then you subtract all these values. 9,000 minus 6,000 minus 4,000. So you get 18,600. Okay, so you record that as your two partners capital account. Okay. Two partners capital account. Sachin, you got 18,600 into the ratio they have given is 3:2 in the ratio 3:2 to share profits and loss in the ratio 3:2. So it's going to be 3 by 5 because 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 by 5, so that's going to be 11,160. And Pratham 18,600 into 2 by 5, that's going to be 7,440. Okay, so it's 18,600. So when you add these two, you are going to get 37,600. So your PL account is balanced and you're done. That's it, and you get your solid 6 marks. This is for a 6-marker question. Hope this is clear. Be the last sum from this chapter, that's a guarantee of profit. So let's just read the question. Sachin and Rahul were partners in a firm, sharing profits and loss in the ratio 3:2. They admit Dhoni for 1/6 share in the profits and guarantee that his share of profits will not be less than 25,000. Total profits of the firm was 90,000. Calculate share of profits for each partner when the guarantee is given by a firm. Prepare P&L appropriation account. Okay, so let's just do the sum. So technically for this question you have a working note first. Okay, so you write the heading calculation of deficiency. Okay, so you write minimum profit guaranteed to Dhoni, that's already given in the question, that's 25,000, and then you subtract share in profit. Okay, so that's nothing but 90,000 into 1/6, it's 15,000. So therefore your deficiency is 10,000. And then I'll just show you how I got 90. Why did I take 90,000 into 1/6? Okay, so if you read this question, they have given the total profits of the firm was 90,000. Okay, so here we are actually subtracting the share in the profit, so that's 90,000. So because there are only two partners, that is Sachin and Rahul, and Dhoni was admitted, so the new profit sharing ratio is going to be 3:2:1. Okay, so that's going to be 1 by, okay, so that's going to be 1/6. You might wonder why 1 by 6, because 3:2:1. Okay, so before they admit Dhoni, the ratio was 3:2. After they admit Dhoni, it's going to be 3:2:1. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 is nothing but 6. So that's nothing but 1 by 6, because this is Dhoni's share. So Dhoni's share is going to be 1 by 6. So you do 90,000 into 1 by 6. That's how you get 15,000. You subtract 25 minus 15, that's 10. So because in the question they have clearly given that, and guarantee that his share of profits will not be less than 25,000. So the guaranteed profit to Dhoni is 25,000. So, and then you subtract, and then you get the deficiency, that's 10,000. Next you need to write Sachin's share of deficiency, Sachin's share in deficiency. So that's going to be 10,000 into 3 by 5. 3 by 5, you might wondering why not 3 by 6, because before they admit Dhoni, their ratio was 3:2. So when you add 3 and 2, it's 5. So before they admit Dhoni, so that's only considering the old profit sharing ratio, that's 3:2. So 10,000 into 3 by 5 is nothing but 6,000. And Rahul's share in deficiency is 10,000 into 2 by 5, that's going to be 4,000. I don't have enough space, so I'm just going to erase it all off and then make the PL appropriation account. That remains the same. You write the heading, you write particulars amount. Make sure that you write rupees, because they are waiting to cut your marks. Okay, so the first thing even here is going to be by profit and loss account. So the profit given in the question is 90,000. Next, here it's on the debit side, you write to partners capital accounts. You write profit transferred. Next you write the name Sachin. So the profit is 90,000 into 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is because they have admitted a new partner, that is Dhoni. So the new ratio is going to be 3:2:1. Always remember 90,000 into 3 by 6. That's going to be 45,000. And from this 45,000, you subtract his share in deficiency. So you already calculated the deficiency right back before. So you subtract 6,000. So 45 minus 6 is nothing but 39,000. Next is Rahul. Okay, 90,000 into 2 by 6. So that's going to be 30,000. Subtract deficiency 4,000, so it's going to be 26,000. Okay, and the last admitted partner, that's Dhoni, 90,000 into 1 by 6. Okay, so 90,000 into 1 by 6 is 15,000. And here, okay, you add the deficiency, okay, received from Sachin and Rahul. So you just calculated right back. So that's 6,000 plus 4,000. So you get 10K. Okay, so the total of 15 plus 10 is 25,000. Okay, so when you add these two, it's going to remain the same, 90,000. Make sure that you draw lines after each question. Make sure that your sum is neat. I literally have no space on my board, and that's why it's just so messed up. So we're done with this chapter, and if you have any doubts, please go down in the comment box and ask me your questions, and I hope that I'll be able to reply back soon. See you all. Bye bye.